on the lavender couch, I look forward to chatting with an incredible young lady that's going to totally touch your heart. And then during our Good Trouble segment, we'll speak to a young man with an incredible story about his mother birthing 21 children, y'all. With that being said, let's jump into it. Please help me welcome poet, artist, and author, Imani Rose. Please have a seat. How are you today, beautiful?
I am amazing.
Yes, you are amazing.
Thank you so much.
And you look amazing, too.
Thank you so much. You're
so welcome. So, Imani, let's talk about your book, Raw.
Yes, ma'am.
R-A-W, Realizing a Woman, the poetry book.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Oh, it's just a breath of fresh air, I call it. It was absolutely something I thought I never would do. It's a book about self-love, self-healing, and learning to heal and love properly because it's very important to me. I put out an EP called Realizing a Woman. Everyone was asking me, like, what does this mean? What does this mean? And I said, you know what? In order to capture everything, I'm going to write a book. So I wrote Raw, Realizing a Woman.
And in this book, you dissect the different levels of healing.
Yes,
what are those levels?
So I would say healing emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually.
Wow.
Absolutely making sure that your mind is right so that everything around you can line up to where it needs to be. Intellectually, the way you deal with people, the way you think about people, the way your perspective of people.
The way you process things.
Yes, processing things. You can think someone means something and they mean something totally different.
Correct, it's true.
So when you are, my opinion, healed from your mind and the way you think about things.
Did you say opinion healed?
Yes.
I've never heard that before.
Yes. So,
I love that.
Thank you.
This
so
is
much.
an on-time message.
Okay.
I love it.
I like an on-time message.
So how do you refrain yourself from being triggered or worried when you're performing about your you've had some traumatic experiences in your life?
Definitely being out of the moment. I know some people say being in the moment. I look at it as speaking about keys for other people. So when I speak about my trauma, I think about it as a lesson for other people.
Yes.
So not being in the moment, but experiencing the moment for other people.
Using it to heal.
Yes.
So then that takes you completely out of the pain
Absolutely,
that you went through. That's beautiful.
Hard.
Yes. It redirects the pain. It really does, the trauma. So explain to me and our viewers the mindset you have to channel into when you're performing such a deep poem.
I definitely pray first.
Amen.
Prayers, power.
Yes.
More prayer, more power.
Yes.
Definitely being at one with what happened and being able to forgive what happened in order to speak about it. So changing my mindset as, or not being the victim, but the person that's helping someone out of feeling like a victim. So just recreating how I thought about the situation when it happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Thank you so much.
So we all want to know the powerful story behind your poem, Secrets.
Oh.
You're going to perform it for us later,
Yes,
and it's really powerful. I have
you.
had the opportunity to hear you perform it, and it's like, wow. Please tell me.
Absolutely. So one day I was in the shower, and I always feel like God speaks to me. I don't know how spiritual we are. But,
we are very spiritual.
Amen.
Come on.
I always feel like God speaks to me through water. So one day I was in the shower, and my favorite song is it's Diary by Alicia Keys. So I was just, I won't tell, in the shower, and I felt like God was like, it's time to talk about that.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I don't really think it's time. And I heard, I won't tell your secrets. Just picture me as the pages in your diary. And then I heard, Dear Diary.
Wow.
And then
you're giving me goosebumps.
Secrets came from me saying, I'm not the victim, but it did happen, and I'm willing to spread and talk about it just in case someone else feels like they can't.
Wow.
So yeah, it came from just taking a shower, because cleanliness is close to godliness.
Next to godliness. Come on now. And he speaks to you through water. And I
Yes.
can believe that. Sometimes we need to go steal
Absolutely.
away. And if that's your peaceful space to connect,
Absolutely.
then amen to that.
Absolutely.
Do all of your poems come from personal experiences?
Yes.
Yes.
It's very hard as a poet to write about something I haven't gone through. So I'm trying to accomplish that now. But I do come from a place of authenticity. I think that it's very important to make sure that I am authentic in what I do and say so that other people can also feel that when I am speaking. So they do come from my own personal experiences.
Personal, wow.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been through, you don't look like what you've been through.
I appreciate
Come
that.
on now.
I appreciate that.
So how do you decide what stories to share through poetry and which poems to keep private?
Honestly, I am in the process of still learning that. I feel like
When you find out, you need to talk to
Yes,
me. Because
I
as a
will.
songwriter, I feel the same way.
Yes.
I wrote an entire album
Yep.
and it's literally locked away in an archive because I felt like I was telling all my
Yep.
business.
Yep, I don't know. Sometimes I can write something and I won't share it until 5 years later.
Right.
Just because I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing at the right time.
Correct.
When it's supposed to be done. So however I feel led to share is what I'll share.
Wow.
Yep.
It is absolutely an honor and a privilege to
so
share
much.
this time with you. Thank you
I'm
so
honored.
much for being
Absolutely.
here. Your book, Realizing a Woman, it's available right now.
Yes.
We encourage everyone
Yes.
to pick it up. They have all of your information. And I was reading on the inside. I'm going to pick
ma'am.
this up really quickly.
Absolutely.
I love the line. I love a lot of the opening, the forward of the book. But I love where it says, I created peace
Yes.
by investing in who?
Me.
In me. With that being said,
Absolutely.
we're going to take a short break. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We will be right back with more from Imani.